Wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. And the big reveal of the Cincinnati skyline. The city is just ahead of about a mile or so. I'm going to cross into the state of Ohio on the John A. Roebling Suspension Bridge. Roebling was an innovative engineer who designed suspension bridges. The bridge took over 10 years to build and finally opened on January 1st, 1867. It was the longest suspension bridge in the world at 1,057 feet long. It was also a toll bridge, charging pedestrians 1 cent and horse and buggies 15 cents. Although you can still drive on this bridge, it's a popular bridge for pedestrians as it connects the business center of downtown Cincinnati with many hotels, restaurants, and parking garages on the Kentucky side. There's the Carew Tower, the tallest building in Cincinnati, at 49 stories tall. They used to have an observation deck at the top, but it is closed. I'm now at Fountain Square to see the iconic Cincinnati fountain. The last time I was here, it was a below-freezing day for their annual Thanksgiving Day 10K race. The fountain on that day was off, but today it's in the 70s, so the water is on. The fountain is officially known as the Tyler Davidson Fountain, or the Genius of Water. This fountain was dedicated in 1971 and moved to its current location after a lengthy renovation in 2006. It's cast in bronze and placed on a green granite base. It stands 34 feet tall and features an inscription to the people of Cincinnati below the central figure. There are several people featured on this fountain. The central figure is the Genius of Water, and the bottom figures represent a worker standing on a burning roof, a farmer standing in a drought-stricken field, a young girl offering water to an old man on crutches, and a partially nude mother leading her naked son to his bath. The fountain is familiar to viewers of the 1970s TV show WKRP in Cincinnati, as well as the early 1990s spin-off, the new WKRP in Cincinnati. The fountain scene is in the opening credits of each of the shows. A fun fact, the original show was created by Hugh Wilson, who based the show from his experiences working at the Top 40 radio station in Atlanta. The fountain can also be seen during the opening scene of the paranormal and reality television series Ghost Adventures, which feature ghost hunters traveling to possibly haunted locations. There are a few more roadside attractions I'll be checking out in Cincinnati, but first, let's do the intro. Hey guys, it's Emily. Welcome everyone! I'm spending the day in Cincinnati in search of great things to see. From awesome murals, sculptures, and classic signs to other roadside attractions, Cincinnati has a lot of things to see. It's gonna be a Queen City kind of day. Let's go! There are a couple of things along this road, panning around, and there's a small chandelier across the street. But next to it, in front of the Contemporary Arts Center, is this interesting and quirky sculpture called the Metrobot. The Metrobot was installed here in 1988 and restored in 2014. It was sculpted by Namjoon Paik. The sculpture is 27 feet tall and used to have a working payphone inside it. The 2014 renovation added message displays on its arm and torso. Cincinnati is known for its painted murals. I'm going to see just a few of those murals, including this one. You know that old game, pick up sticks with the colored sticks? One side of the building looks like those sticks are placed vertically on the side of the building. But look at this side. It features the iconic E.T. bicycle scene, except the Earth is in the background. There's also an astronaut holding a large video camera, but a rainbow of colors is coming from his camera. There's lots of great artwork in the city, so let's do some more. You can see the three-dimensional artwork on the building to the left. It really does look like a bunch of neatly arranged pickup sticks. There's a small artistic painted mural across the street. This definitely adds some color to these bland, boring buildings. Over there is a poster which has a flying pig. The flying pig is an homage to Cincinnati's hog farming industry from the 1800s. Also, the Flying Pig Marathon is held in early May. Over here at this new building is this very large and very colorful mural. This is the largest mural in the state of Ohio. Created by muralist Tristan Eaton. This honors legendary musicians from Cincinnati, including Mamie Smith, Bootsy Collins, Doris Day, and H. Baum Ferguson. This massive mural is 18,000 square feet, uses 3,750 cans of spray paint, and will incorporate projection mapping before the Blank Festival in 2024. Now let's see another impressive painted mural. Just a few blocks away is another very large painted mural, but look at all the classic toys on this mural. This has to be a flashback for all the Generation X people who played with some of these toys. This mural is called Cincinnati Explore Heritage. It's an homage to Kenner Toys, which was founded in Cincinnati in 1947, but ended operations in the year 2000. This features classic toys such as Care Bear, Strawberry Shortcake, and other characters from that cartoon, Mr. Potato Head, various Star Wars characters, and Ghostbusters. I also see an easy bake oven and Play-Doh. This amazing mural was dedicated in 2016 and designed by local artist Jonathan Quinn. I can't give this mural justice even in 4K. If you visit Cincinnati, you must see this mural. Did you or do you still have any of these classic toys? If so, please leave me a comment. Alright, let's do some other murals. Here's another colorful mural at the top of this building, featuring the mantra, "Love Wins." Here's a giant rubber ducky on the top of the Free Store Food Bank building. If you buy a duck, you feed a child. And across the street from that food bank is another interesting painted mural. It looks like there are about 20 singing faces, and one of the faces is actually a baseball with a mustache. And top left is Grover. This is called the Singing Mural, designed by C.F. Payne. The top left from left to right are Patricia Corbett, Grover, the Phantom from Phantom of the Opera, Elton John, Beverly Sills, someone from the Cincinnati Symphony Orchestra, Cab Calloway, Madame Butterfly, and Johann Sebastian Bach. The bottom row, left to right, are Nutcracker, opera singer Lincoln Price, Cincinnati Pops conductor Maestro Eric Kunzel, police officer Al Staples, Mr. Rogers, the lead from the opera Pagliacci, Ruth Lyons, a local youth, and the mascot of the Cincinnati Reds, Mr. Redlegs. Not far from that mural, you see the black paint on that building to the right, and this used to have a mural of Grimace. Thankfully, I took some video of him a few years ago. But in the nearby parking lot, this building has a very interesting creature, this green stretchy monster thing. The smaller building is in front of TQL Stadium, which holds soccer matches and other events. I'm not sure at all what this creature is supposed to be. It looks like some mutant gargoyle, lizard, mantis kind of thing. What's cool about this mural is it looks like it's holding onto a faucet at the bottom of the painting and a light at the top of the painting. And it looks three-dimensional also, not flat like a normal painting. Upon post research, I learned this is another Kenner toy. It's called the Kenner Stoked Monster. It's also painted by Jonathan Quinn, who painted the large toy mural I saw earlier. I have to visit this whenever I'm in Cincinnati. It's the inspiration for the Hall of Justice building for the DC Comics. It features a great view of downtown, although it looks a little smoggy this morning. This is the Cincinnati Union Terminal. It opened in 1933, and today it functions as both a train station and home to several museums, collectively known as the Cincinnati Museum Center. Unfortunately, you won't find Superman, Batman, or Wonder Woman here. This building utilizes the classic Art Deco architecture and is a National Historic Landmark. In a previous video, I showed the painted murals and the stained glass on the inside. Oh, and speaking of the Hall of Justice, the cartoon Super Friends was produced by Hanna-Barbera, which was a division of Cincinnati-based Kraft Broadcasting. One of the animators was inspired by this terminal when he designed the Hall of Justice. Alright, moving on. Now I'm at the American Sign Museum. I've never been here, but I hear there's a large collection of classic signs inside. There are also some classic signs outside, such as the Holiday Inn sign and the disassembled classic Arby's cowboy hat sign. Lots of advertising murals, and over there is an interesting welcome statue. I'm not sure where this welcome statue came from, but it does make for a quirky entrance to the sign museum. I'll be filming at 60 frames per second, so you shouldn't see much flicker from the lights. So let's go inside and check this place out. I won't be saying a whole lot while inside the museum, so enjoy all the classic signs and let me know what your favorite is in the comments.
fabricated in the shape of a symbol that represents the business identified or the product sold by the
I figure I'd get at least one picture of myself. I'm in front of this Precious Big Boy statue. Precious Big Boy is based right here in Cincinnati. You see this painted on many barns and on the side of businesses across the U.S. It's great advertising for Rock City and Lookout Mountain, which overlooks Chattanooga, Tennessee. There's a marker along the main aisle which they call Main Street. This cycle was dedicated back in 2012 by a number of people and sponsored by the International Sign Association. Do you hear that clicking noise? That might switch a set of lights on and off. Now back outside, and on the left is a painting of someone painting a wall. That's really clever. Also, there's a giant bowling pin directly in front of me. That's a pretty neat visit. I don't really understand much about the old signs, but it was neat to see the evolution from the very old signs that used big bulbs, then going to smaller bulbs, then neon, then now using LED lighting. On the side of the building is the Cincinnati sign garden. This looks like a collection of older signs with classic logos. I can see a classic Pepsi sign, which was used in front of a cafe, and an IGA sign, which looks pretty much how they look today. And there are other places like Cons, Izzy's, Turfway, and Noah's Ark. I wonder what kind of business Noah's Ark is or was. A lot of these signs are from this area. I think the Jerry's restaurant was from nearby Kentucky, and at the top left of the Whirlpool location has an 859 area code, which is the Cincinnati Auburn of Covington, Kentucky. There's some neon and other fancier lighting on some of these signs. At night, I bet all these signs look pretty cool when they're lit up. There's the classic Wilson's Motors sign up here, and after that is the classic Subway logo, which is in use once again. Let me know if you've been to the American Sign Museum in Cincinnati. Did you enjoy seeing all the classic signs lit up? I think my favorite, if I had to choose one, is either the big McDonald's sign or the Big Boy statue, and only because I have a cat named Big Boy. And that's it. I had a great visit to Cincinnati. If you have a favorite sign, please leave me a comment. The American Sign Museum is open Wednesday through Sunday from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. It costs $15 for adults and $10 for seniors, children, first responders, and members of the military. I have many more adventures on the way, and you'll see them next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!